Welcome back to Carolina Rock Cuddles. Today, we are going to the swamp, people. It's been 6 months, I think, since we've been there. And guys, we need to get out there, guys. I know it's thick. It's been raining and 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 raining for a month straight. So you know these holes are deep. So that means we got to get out there. I've been trying all day to get everything ready, and I think we about got it, guys. We went ahead and got the 6x6 together. In case you weren't here, last time we took this out, we may or may not have screwed it up totally. Like, we might have just destroyed the entire thing from head to toe.
Flashback.
Oh, crap. No, No. Oh, God. No. Oh, and again. Broke our snorkel off. Clean off, people. Oh, that's not... Oh, not my snorkel.
End of flashback.
So, as you can see, we broke the snorkel off. We'll place that. We had to drain all the fluids, gas, oil, drain all the discs, clean all the grass off. We put ale back in the towels because we need ale this time. It's going to be deep, but I don't think we're going to have that issue. But we do have some issues I got to address soon. One is this. That wheel band is gone. Ugh, it was good a couple months ago. And then, of course, the front wheel band because it's a Honda 300. I have yet to see a Honda 300 at the front wheel bands. I saw somebody the other day post, look at my Honda 300, the first set of wheel bands ever. And I'm like, what did you do? Drive it around the yard? Like, I know people just use them on the farm. Like, unless you drive it around the yard, do a yard work, these wheel bands don't last, and even the OEMs don't last. Not talking crap about Honda 300, but anybody who has one knows what I'm talking about. Tie rods, not A-arms, tie rods, and the ball joints, and the wheel bands will go out non-stop. I have a whole set of them over there waiting for it. But because this thing is slow, and I mean like maybe I can get it to 10 miles an hour because the front drive shaft is still not right. People keep talking to me and saying, Matthew, what are you doing? Look, guys, there's a lot of four-wheels I do on the side, like to make money in order to keep this channel going. So I don't have as much time as it looks like. Like most week, I record these videos a day or two before they're gonna be out. So I have little to no time, and the rest of the week, I'm just working on other people's four if I'm not on the phone working until 9 o'clock. So that's the reason why the drive shaft still has it. Because I got to pull all of the support. I also got a new build, guys. I don't want to say right now, but it's going to be new. It's going to be exciting. No, there is some of these out there, but it's very rare. And the ones I've seen, they're not doing what we're going to do with it, okay? Just saying. I don't really want to say, but let's just say I'm trying to find a four-wheeler without plastics because it's going to be crazy. But like we were saying, though, this thing only goes about 10 miles an hour, 15. So we had to pull the Wolverine back out of retirement because it barely gets used. Hook a trailer, we're gonna hook a trailer to it, put it on the trailer, then take it out there. Also, it helps a lot. So if we break down or we get stuck, we can walk out I think it's like half a mile maybe to where we were going, and we can just pull ourselves out. If not, if we break down, it's about a 5.5 mile drive, and it is the middle of the summer. As you can see, I am sweating bullets. So you know the cottonmouths are going to be out like crazy. The snakes are crazy. So we have to take something, and we're going to have to be in waders. Right now, I'm in shorts and boots. We're going to have to be in waders, people, because the snakes are terrible back there. So let me go ahead, hook the trailer up, get the four-wheeler on it, and I guess I'll catch you in the hole. Y'all don't need to hear me talk. We finally here, and I got quite a lot of fluffies. My poor side by side. Just look at that, and a lot of them are crickets and spiders. Anyways, let's go ahead and throw these waders on, and yeah, I'm sitting in some tall grass. I don't like this. I know the lickies are hiding in here somewhere, just waiting to get me. Okay, we here, guys. It's time for y'all to see this. Tell me this don't look like something straight out of a horror movie. Look at this, guys. It's dark as crap. You go into this woods. Woo! Anyways, let me go ahead and slap on the GoPro because we are ready to go. Oh crap, we're rolling. Why are we rolling? Stop rolling. Stop it. Wait, where are you going? You know what? Come on, we'll save gas. Go. Go. Oh, it's still rolling. We're gonna make it. Come on.
Well, we're waiting.
This has to be the slowest trailer backing off I've ever done. And we are off. I would say the mosquitoes are gonna eat us alive, but I think old Smokey here is gonna do everything we need her to do to keep the mosquitoes off. Full drive on. You can already tell that the water's deep. There you go, brake loose, baby. Well guys, that was the shortest lift thing I've ever seen. And of course, you know, every time we sink this thing, it decides to mess up. I got an idea. Sit right here, baby. It's not like it matters, the gearbox is snapped off, so this is gonna be a headache no matter which way. Oh, that was deep. Guys, I think I'm just done lately. Every time I think I got something walking, it doesn't walk. Shoot! No, 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 no. Stay right there. Okay. Talk about redneck. Stay. We don't want to get wet. Come on, baby. She's still digging. Slowly. Come on, baby. Come on.
You serious?
What did we break? Oh no, now we broke the front gearbox. Well guys, the 6x6 is gone. I mean, I knew that was coming. It's my own fault. It's my own dang fault, as they say.
Because if you don't make it,
It's your own damn fault.
All I wanted to do was go mudding today. That's it. Nothing more. I didn't think that was too much to ask for, you stupid 6x6. I broke both gearboxes. Beep, beep. I'm telling y'all, this channel is becoming less about mudding and more about recovering the 6x6. Y'all let me know, what should we do about the 6x6? I am seriously debating on just stripping her down and making a different vehicle into a 6x6, because that real gearbox is just, it's just a weak point. And it's so, what the, come on! And it's such a weak point, like y'all saw, I mean, yeah, it was wood, but I wasn't giving it that much gumption. Like, at what point do you go, okay, that's enough? And I'm just kind of getting there right now. Come on, baby. Damn it. I knew that was gonna happen. The only place I don't want it to go, into the gate.
One eternity later.
Well, we gotta load it up. Let's, you know what? Let's take side by side and see how deep it is in there. At least we can look and be upset that we couldn't go in there. I don't know, guys. I'm about done with this thing. Y'all tell me in the comments, should we just give up on this and just go ahead and take all the stuff off and put on a different four-wheeler? Y'all let me know. I'm thinking maybe something different. I don't know what different. I mean, Kawasaki maybe, another Honda that won't have a real diff that spins backwards. Okay, which one's the forward drive? Forward drive. I mean, I don't know. It makes me mad knowing that every time I take it out, it breaks. Oh. Woo! Man, it's deep out here today, which makes me even more sad because the 6x6 would have been perfect for this. Oh, crap. Ah, don't take my mirror off, you stupid hussy. I only got my chainsaw today because I was taking this four-wheeler. I didn't need a chainsaw. Crap. Oh, dang it. What is that? What in the, whoa, guys. Holy crap. I really need to come back in and re-clean this again. Ah, hey. Spiders everywhere. If y'all don't like spiders, this would not be the place for you. I'm covered in spider webs. That's also why my wife hates coming back here. You can tell a side-by-side ain't been back to you in a while. Ah! Oh, a tree did fall. Can we push this out of the way or are we stuck here? Ah, yeah. Holy crap. Which, I might be able to push that tree out of the way. Come on, use the bumper, baby. Use that bumper I paid for. Yeah, there we go. I paid for this bumper, I'm gonna use this bumper. Oh yeah, that's broke. I'm about to say, what happens if I get jammed in there? Oh, 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 oh. Come on, baby. Do, 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 do. A lot of people I talk to about these, they always go, these aren't that great, they're kind of slow. These things ain't the fastest, but when it, oops. But when it comes to going, this is what you call a billy goat, people. Nothing stopped it, it just keeps going. Holy crap. That's deeper than I thought. We ain't trying to sink the side-by-side. Holy moly, guys, look how deep it is. I want to go out there, but this thing ain't snorkeled, and I've heard so many horror stories about these things. Holy hell. When I was talking about spiders, people, they were not here when I started. Holy crap, they're huge. Is that Charlotte? Charlotte, what are you doing in here? Get out. Luckily, I'm not scared of spiders, so they're not bothering me. My wife, though, oh my God, she would literally be tearing this side-by-side up. Like, she would, like, bone it to the ground to get away. So, let's keep pushing and see if we see anything. I mean, we can't go but so far. Y'all guys seen this. When it's shallow, we can barely make it. No snorkel. These things are not exactly snorkeled high. So, oh my gosh, the flies. Get out. Get everywhere. Okay, let's keep driving. Let's keep rolling. I don't want to fall. Oh God, nope, nope. Mistakes were made. You can just hear that can of ether in the back. It is soft over here. Somebody been driving through the L. How deep is this? I don't think it's, normally it ain't too bad right here. I mean, that's pretty bad. Woo! How deep is it? Let's look. We're gonna check it, guys. For y'all. I think it's too deep though. Cause again, I don't have any snorkel. And everybody who said those things when they take on water, they implode. Same with the Honda Pioneer. My buddy had a Honda Pioneer, and yeah. He said, I forget who it was he was with, but that guy accidentally sunk it. And when he sunk it, he said even though he did, oh God. Yeah, right here, this is where it is. Oh no, nope, That's about waist deep, guys. I need somebody out here with me so I can show y'all. Why can't you be snorkeled? I keep debating on snorkeling, but at the same time, I really want to sell this thing and get me a CF Moto with air conditioning. That just sounds so nice right now. Okay.
A few moments later.
Okay, GoPro overheated again. I mean, I don't know what it is. I took the stock off, which might be a bad thing because now she's probably going to have really bad audio because, I don't know, ever since I took it to the pond one day, the audio's been crap without my sock. Anyways, we're good. Let's get out of here. This was bad. Right here. Oh, come on. Hug, baby, hug. Woo! Why are you still here, buddy? Get. Oh, he's outside now. Now he's gonna climb on my head. It's funny how one Saturday I just got bored and come back here and started cutting paths. I didn't know which way it goes anymore. Well, my little path go. Well, where could it be? Oh, there's the bell. There's another spider. Oh yeah, look. Look out, there it is, found it. You can tell what people have been going through. Come on, baby. Oh, Black Betty, ram, ram. There you go, make sure diff lock. I know better than not have diff lock on. Cause this hole, if I don't think a lot of people have been through it lately, so it's probably not that bad, but back in the day. When I say I have the family tree, we got 1 big boy, 2 big boys, 3 big boys, huge boy. Holy crap, that boy is thick. Oh, there's 2 more coming down. They're everywhere. Haha, little shovel to the wind. Okay, guys, y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta go. Get off. Get off my seat, get. I'm trying to be nice and not kill all of y'all, but y'all pissing me off. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, man, that sun is bright. We have finally made it back. That was a long trek. And man, was that a pain in the butt. But like always, the GOAT, the Billy Goat himself, the Wolverine X4, always gets you home and never breaks down. 2,000 miles, and it's been hard miles, people, and she has never let us down yet. I don't even know why I want to sell it to get one with air conditioning, because I know, to be honest, I love Can-Am. I don't like Polaris. CF Moto ain't had one, so I'd love to try one out. But I know none of them are going to be as reliable as this X4. But guys, let me know down in the comments, what should we do with this old girl? I've seriously just kind of thinking about just stripping her down. We're going to probably go ahead and leave this in here, fix this, because I need to get the right connectors and make this right, because they keep coming loose when you bounce on them, and probably just put a regular diff instead of the through diff, so that way it's just IRS. Probably just make it into an IRS build, put some bigger tiles, because honestly, guys, I think we've done all we can with this thing. We can get a $1,000 gearbox. I finally found one, $1,000. But then you still don't have the power to spin it. Like you saw, she was struggling as hard as she could to get through that thick mud, and it really wasn't that thick. Busco is 100 times worse, guys. Maybe I wouldn't say 1,000 times worse. I mean, maybe not even 100. Our stuff is pretty thick sometimes, but stuff I was in today was not that thick. An insult to injury is that we broke the front one. Oh God, look at that, look. We snapped it off, guys, snapped it clean off. So that is also gone. So that is 2 transfer cases at about $80 a piece. You're looking at $200. So yeah, that's a lot of money to fix this thing, which we're gonna fix it, and if we do, but let me know, should we fix it? Go ahead and put a gearbox on it, make it right, or should we just go ahead, strip it down, put the 6x6 on something different, maybe a Honda 500. I would say a 420, but that's not really that much of a jump. Or maybe even something different, maybe a Kawasaki, maybe a Yamaha. Y'all let me know in the comments, which one should we do? What should we do? Should we fix it? Should we just get rid of the 6x6 and just make an IRS? Because it's too late to make it back to solid axle. It had to be IRS, which would still be pretty badass. I think transfer case can hold 1 diff and some 28s, maybe in 30s, but it just can't hold 2 of them. So anyways, guys, I hope you liked this video. If you wouldn't mind, subscribe, like, and please leave a comment and tell me what you think. And I will see y'all on the next one.